Welcome everyone to the Aquamarine League 4FFA tournament. This is for the regulars, and we have DT, Katrina, Deadscar, and Rhahi. And I am Trat. Casting with me is Rhahi and ManyCopies.
Hello.
Hello.
And the randomness, the random location turned out to be Mars, which I think some people will be happy with, some people will not. And what do you guys think about this map?
One thing that stands out to me is that we do not have strong carbon on the map, which makes the scavenger start a bit difficult, although we can still core sample and do stuff like that to remedy the situation. As expected, I guess, we see the first opener from Katrina with the nomadic opening, and others followed by scavenger and expensive.
Yeah, I think Cat got the best found, considering, what was available. Quick upgrade, grab those double waters. There are no underground nukes on this board, so all those resources will be safe. And then it'll just be up to see if she can get off to the races. But
Wait, DT will take her water. Oh, what? Why did you take those? Oh, DT, come on. Yeah, he could have done it. I don't know why he didn't.
He could have done it. That's. If he could have gotten up there, yes, he could have gotten her water, and that would have been.
Maybe it was still under the countdown.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
It was not. Okay.
Yeah, that was a big mistake from DT. That would have hurt Cat so much. He really wants his water. We can see that both food and farms and reactors are really good buildings right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Especially because this is a power colony, so power is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe Cat can get into a nice solar panel play. There's plenty of carbon out here, so maybe Rhahi will get some wind turbines up. He's right near a cliff edge, so that could be good.
I quite like Rhahi going into 4 cores here, which makes some sense because carbon started 40, and he can just transition this into real buildings when he feels he has enough carbons.
Yeah, because they're all next to his base.
Oh, and he will have knowledge that there's a food surplus coming because he's a scavenger, so he knows what market not to go into right now.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, he's going to win though, but he found it with depth. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
So on top left of the screen, we can see this power price rising and rising, and at this price, at this rate is also important because the colony is consuming 1.4 power per second, and we have 2 expensive building steel mills, which consume a lot of power. The power is going to be very important, and usually nomads have a good advantage into getting into those markets because they start with silicon, and silicon turns out to be a very good resource to build a lot of solar panels. However, because she started with this debt, she will not be able to harness that into money.
Yeah, so the only person who did not found with that, by the way, everyone found with a surprising amount of that. DT, I think, very happy to get this found for a lot less debt than anyone else. He, however, is not investing that much into power, and his steelmates are using a lot of power, so right now it's actually quite even with Rhahi.
Well, Rhahi is putting out tons of power.
Yes. Oh.
Cat is throwing down an early pleasure dome, which, considering 2 expansives and a scavenger in the game, not bad.
I like this pleasure dome. Like the market is not good. So Pleasure Dome getting 111 is good for and also power is now not rising anymore, so it also makes sense.
It's a strong building, which in my eyes this game is a problem because we have spies, we have network viruses, we have mutinies. There can be a lot of aggression against this, but let's see if she gets to keep it.
She does have a gun up there.
I think this auction tile that's happening right now really beneficial for Cat because it's a pretty bad tile. But Cat can just return it and use it however she wants. So yeah, she's paying a lot, which is risky when you found with 40k of depth. Now she's in 80k C already.
She's in C debt, and there's no good way to pay down this debt right now because the power has been under control by this triple wind turbine by Rhahi.
Well, She might be doing the debt is only a state of mind plan. Just make a bunch of cash.
Although there's not the money on the market, so you cannot just go in, grab the cash, kill a player, and that play is not possible in this state of the board.
As soon as her Pleasure Dome finished, it got attacked with a mutiny by that Scar, so her first goon is gone. She has to scrape together 6k to get another goon if she wants to protect it. And Cat also did go into the solar panels right before nighttime, so that's gonna hurt her quite a bit.
Now, she is right near the colony, so she might be able to put down with all those offices, put down a nice hacker array, try to make some action happen.
That is a possibility.
Especially because now she's going into food. Food looks like to be the market.
Does anyone know how to help Rhahi? I'm not sure what he's referring to.
Oh, and there goes a power surge on the food.
Yeah, very solid choice. After this depressurization event, food is rising, and the food is definitely marked to be in. DT is in food, Cat is in food, that Scar is in food, everyone except Rhahi. And Rhahi seems to be struggling with his UI somehow.
And their DT's food is frozen.
Yeah.
But Cat is going into the first advanced building, which is our first optimization center in optimizing food.
Yeah. And we can see that Scar going back for a mutiny on the Pleasure Dome, but because his first one was bounced, Cat has a mutiny stored to take it back.
Let the bidding begin.
And Cold Fusion Auction?
This is not actually a very good patent, I think, this game, simply because water is scarce enough on the board that you can more easily generate power than water.
I would take it if it was Cat, because he has managed to get a triangle of high water somehow. I think she core sampled it. But yeah.
Yeah, that
for
has
other
to be
people
a
it's problematic.
core sample. Cat is also going into a patent lab, so virtual reality possibly?
That seems reasonable.
And Cat's food is just getting all the pain.
Yeah.
The power surges are flying back and forth. Oh my, it does not stop.
So
That Scar is actually getting a triangle of farms up safely.
yeah. I think Cat has a good read on who DT is, because that Scar's found is quite sketchy. I think she can assume that this is not DT, so she's like less concerned about this person, even though like right now they're doing better because they're not getting power surge all the time. Yeah, Cat indeed going for virtual reality, and I am surprised at how unattacked her Pleasure Dome is. Like, when I make Pleasure Domes, I certainly get attacked more than this.
Yeah, in 10 seconds it's going to be even better.
Yeah.
Even more, she's indeed that she cannot buy a goon squad to defend this.
I mean, Rhahi,
I
think should be
500. Oh, and as soon as it
just
gets
got
mutinied.
There we go. So that took that Scar 3 mutinies. Like if anyone else helped him, or if there was a network virus to pop the goon instead of a mutiny, something like that, this could have hurt so much more.
The network virus actually went on some metal mines over there.
Yeah. Which is slightly reasonable, because she would want to transition those into something else. But not the most effective one.
And now we've got a race for thinking machines that Cat looks like she's going to win.
Indeed, unless we have some black market. No, yeah, I don't know. None of Cat stuff is good. I don't know how she's not getting more attacks, honestly. I would mutiny this optimization center for sure.
Oh yeah. optimization centers tend to be undefended, and getting one to get a few level 1 upgrades can be really nice while you're waiting to upgrade to have the tiles to place one yourself.
So this auction is interesting because it's right in between two of that Scar's tiles. Like if he wins it, he can do some weird thing. But if Cat wins it again, she will return it using her nomadic abilities.
Or she can use it as a optimization center tile.
I guess you could do that. Yeah. Yeah, Cat doing surprisingly well. DT stuck on HQ 3 after those attacks.
Yeah. Now DT is putting down... Oh no, he has a mutinied Pleasure Dome from Cat.
Yes. And there's the think machines.
Cat is going for carbon scrubbing, which could be useful, but considering all the carbon on this board, not the most necessary thing.
But it's so... I would love to have it when she's going to get into a lot of chemical refiners. It saves water to claims.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right now nobody's in camp. Oh, Cat is the first player in camp. Cam is a really strong marker.
That Scar is going to pick up financial instruments, which I think he's going to... 1 second too late. 1 second too late, but considering the amount of debt out there, that could be some nice influx of cash. Rhahi is going to get the wonderful nanotech.
Yeah. Cat currently in triple optimization centers too, building some really nice infrastructure here. She managed to escape those debt problems quite well.
She's the only person with optimizations, which is very, very scary situation to be in if you're not Katrina. Because this optimizations roll in and it goes very far.
Well, now Rhahi has 2 optimization centers. But just a little later on that. And that Scar has gone into an off-world.
What is DT doing here, making 7 steel mills?
Is he trying to put down his own off-world?
Maybe. Although he would like HQ5, but he's gonna run out of iron, right?
I think his main problem is that he does not have good input resources, so he has like very little choice but to go to this massive steel.
Well, and the fact that he still had to upgrade, so we saw a nice steel spike there when he upgraded. Cat has her off-world running, launching food at 28k a launch.
Getting her second one. Also, that Scar has one at the colony, so his would be better, but less well protected if somebody like sees through this hologram.
She has triple optimizations in food, which is also going to go well with her consumption of food by launching them off-world.
And that Scar is finally attacking her in the stock, which I like.
Especially when she's in D-debt, pick it up cheap.
Yeah. She's been getting by playing so greatly all game, honestly. She's hard to stop at this point.
She's moving into a second off-world.
Optimization routine successfully disassembled. Our fortune awaits.
And she takes another debt hit. 30%, 46k additional debt.
That's a nice money for that Scar.
Yep. And if you invest it right on back into her, that'll just be the...
Yeah.
Just pick up all that work that she's done.
Yeah, for sure. $19 stock for a pay with 2 offers is really, really strong. Should buy into that.
Especially if he puts it in right now because right after she builds, she's going to get a bump of stock price due to her off-world being completed. So,
and she went into a lot of part production now, paying that 1.6k debt per second.
That's super connector. Yeah, so this is the time to buy. You can see her stock price rising very rapidly. That guy is missing his timing here.
Yeah, and now she's starting to buy back up her stock because she knows it's going to rise. So she knows she's got the better long-term, production, at least to kill one person. So, little defensive play first.
She's sealing up her weakness.
Yeah, meanwhile, Rhahi optimizing a lot. He's going into the electronics market, which is reasonable. And ignoring life support right now, I guess. I don't know, I feel like fuel is a strong market right now. Oh, he's actually in it. He's just using more than he's... Oh yeah, he's shipping so much. Alright. Yeah, I think Rhahi is the main contributor to the high fuel price.
How much is he shipping? Oh, his water is way out there.
Oh, Cat actually found the colony off-world market.
Ooh.
So now she has a mutiny going on it. It's really strong. So she's currently on 3 off-worlds to that Scar's 0. So even though that Scar has a nice lead, he is 45% on the way to buy compared to 18%. But his income is not up to par right now.
What do you think about Rhahi's triple optimization centers?
I don't know. I would like to see him go into off-worlds. Or a hacker array, one of those two.
So my problem is that these optimization centers are nice things to have, but Rhahi does not have enough tiles to work with these optimized tiles. So having triple commitment, 3 tiles committed into optimization center means 3 tiles less productions. So just having 1 or 2 is good enough. 3 is a bit too much, I think.
Yeah, when Kat had 3, it was only for a little while, and then she was out.
Yeah.
That is one of the main weaknesses of scavengers, is that they do not have a lot of claims.
Yeah. That's really further hurt by the heavy wind commitment. So DT right now is hacking iron, even though he's using as much as he's getting, and also it's spied out by Cat, although she hasn't really reacted to it so far. That Scar, however, is selling 2 iron per second, just auto-selling. He's the only one getting positive iron. So I'm not sure how this will work out for DT. At least nobody else has a stockpile.
Congratulations.
And that's a really nice tile. Oh, he initiated that himself, yeah. So that was that Scar using the black market item optional tile. And here's the shortage.
Make room for the profits.
And DT bought into it and nobody else has stopped. Okay. This will benefit that Scar when he's just from his passive auto selling. But also nice for DT. And the race between Cat and that Scar is very close right now. Might come down to timings. That Scar launching right now is next in 50 seconds. So Cat will get 2 launches off. Would that be enough is the question? We will see. If these 2 launches are not enough, then that Scar might have it.
The other question is, does Death Tacticus sell out his share?
That Scar should throw their black market right away and not buy any more black market.
Yeah. Holding his mutiny can be game losing for sure. Let's see, here's Cat's launches. Yeah, she will have enough, I think. Yeah, Cat's gonna take this. That's 100.
100%.
She has 8 seconds to finish the buy, or that Scar. Yeah, there we go.
There it goes. That was very It would have been much closer if that Scar had one single optimization center optimizing key resources, like just 3 optimizations, and that might have been enough to push that 30k into a buy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't ignore optimizations, even though he had a few patents. I don't think they were. Teleportation was useful, but not game-changing for him, because he wasn't shipping that far, and he got to do it at a 50% discount.
Alright, what can others do against this even more powerful version of Katrina we have right now?
Well, right now she's at D+1 debt, so she can't use the black market. But what they can do is use the black market to try to shut down or steal the subsidiaries off worlds. That could help.
The black market is open for business.
Yeah,
Especially the one that's right next to 2 warehouses and launching that much.
It's revealed as soon as he loses the person status, all the holograms are revealed, so everyone knows what's up now. Yeah.
And Katrina has thinking machines, so you're going to be less effective against her off-world, so it's still a pretty effective move, especially from Rhahi to just... Even at 50k, it's probably still worth a mutiny. Especially with the launch prices.
She is making a move against Death Tacticus.
Well, considering Death Tacticus is the other expansive, probably the better late game combatant.
Yeah, there's not much DT can do.
Rhahi should just finish buying out as much Katrina as he can.
Because of this finished buy on that Ska, her stock price has risen so much that other players can barely buy 1 stock of her or 2 from the DT, and that'll be it. And she will be like 50k away from finishing buyout on DT.
Yeah. She's got the amount on DT.
I'd like to point out that DT is trying to make money out of this deal by hacking Seal, and Cat has been trying to counter it by shorting Seal.
Surplus.
Oh yeah, sure, surplusing.
And Kat could probably do it more efficiently because she's got the offices right near her, unless she put her hacker array. Yep, no, she put her hacker array away from the colony. But it's immaterial now. Kat has sold off all the stock that she can for the insta-cash, knowing that her stock price will protect her, even though it's sinking like a lead balloon with her D+2 debt, but that no longer matters.
You can't let them get this. Bid now before it's too late.
And apparently the game has decided it wants one last auction.
Which never got through.
Yep.
Katrina takes.
Congratulations to Katrina. And looking at those market prices, wow, that market is just in all sorts of pain. They have thoroughly produced. Looking at optimizations, see Cat with 19. A lot of good optimizations there. Black market, Cat again being the leader with 17, including 5 of the power surges and 4 of the mutiny. So a lot of strong black market play. All right.
Well played.
So who wins the tie? between Rhahi and DT.
Wasn't the official rule is that casters decide?
Yeah, that's why I'm asking you.
Hmm.
Oh.
It's ambiguous. I mean, there's a reason why the mod.
I almost think I have to give it to Rhahi at this one. Just being in a stronger economic position, DT at the end there was because he was behind for so long in the middle. So let's see, Death Tactic is versus Rhahi.
On the artistic measure, I like that DT has a lot of triangles separated nicely defensively. This is not my scoring.
It sounds like it's up to Trat as the tie-breaking caster.
Oh, don't give it too much pressure.
I mean, yeah, if anything, I'll give it to Rhahi just because DT was issue 3 when everyone else was issue 5.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I mean, this game doesn't really have 4th place people. It's so hard to say. Let's give it to Rhahi, whatever. Okay. Rhahi, you're third. Congrats.
All right. Well, that was a good first game where the cat win. That Scar coming in second. Then Rhahi by caster tiebreak, and then Death Tacticus. But Death Tacticus is never to be counted out, and the next game could be very different. So let's get to the next one.